What's up, guys? It's Frostbite711, and today we are back with Baldur's Gate 3. We're starting, so we're not gonna play an old game, save game right now, because I mean I could do Gil, and let go of the reins, but I'm like I really don't feel like it, and I don't want to do Strawberry because right now her game is way too stressful. I just had a very stressful day at work, so I do not need to add to my stress. So we're gonna be Zevodur and be a bit of an asshole to people because yes, and yes, I'm doing custom because I do not want to again stress myself out. And the way I build my custom, I build it to where it's pretty easy for the most part. Okay. Interesting thing about Zev is that he's actually not a drow or anything. He's a mind flayer. But because you can't make a mind flayer at the beginning of the game without like mods, and I play on PS5, so no mods for me. I play him. I can create him, or I have to make him a drow. But that's fine because he has a disguise that's drow. He would not use that. He has both. I'm gonna pull up my Zevodur's character sheet on D&D Beyond because I'm gonna use that to help me build his cantrips and spells and stuff like I've done before. So Zevodur is a character I've created in. I created him first in D&D, and then I've made him in Baldur's Gate a handful of times. But, we're gonna go to this older one. And then we're gonna go spells. Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, Mending he can't get, and Toll of the Dead he can't get. So, he was great. Old One is the closest I can get to his actual, thing, and let's see, what spells does he have? Go ahead and go manage spells and go to first level. He doesn't have a single first level spell, so we'll just pick the ones that are closest to what he would choose. So Arms of Hadar. I think Tasha's Hideous Laughter works very well because his patron is Cthulhu. That or Charm also works. Crown of Madness, I feel like, would also be cool once he gets to higher levels. Yeah, that's gonna be his spells. And the closest background we can give to him, it's actually like a haunted, it would be haunted, Sage, but because I can't do haunted unless I'm a Dark Urge, we're gonna do Sage. His ability is high charisma, and he is his Dex, and so his strength can stay 8 because that's his dump stat. His wisdom is actually a 12. We can lower his constitution by 1, up that by 1. I can't up his intelligence by 1, but I'll up his wisdom to 11. Because it won't let me change his stats. Because he's supposed to have a, his constitution is supposed to be 13, his intelligence is a 15, his dexterity is a 15 in D&D Beyond, and his wisdom is 12, charisma is 20. Obviously you can't start off with that in the game, so this is the best I'm going to get with his stats. Skills. He has proficiency with Arcana, but I can't choose that one. Well, I guess Intimidation, Deception work. His Deception has to be high, because he has a plus 13 to Deception. His Persuasion, Intimidation... that works, I guess. Where I can... yeah, because most of these aren't really gonna take much effect. Aren't really gonna do much with it, so we're not gonna worry about these other ones. Even though he does have, like, on D&D Beyond, he does have all of these have proficiency with them. Okay, appearance.
Wet.
What was that?
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
It's opened.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
What?
What was that?
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
I cannot remember the face I gave him. I've given him the past. Was it? I think it was this one. It was either that one or it was this one. This was the face he's had in the past. And he has like black as all get out skin tone because he's a dark. I'll do all skin colors just so I can. He doesn't have any purple to his skin tone. He's just like black. Okay. Doesn't he? My good sir. I think it was ash tone is what I've given him in the past, or was it dusk tone? We'll give him the dusk tone because it has a slightly more greenish tinge, and when I was drawing him, I was giving him a slightly greener tinge to his lighting. He doesn't. Don't worry about freckles. I'm not gonna worry about scars. Eye color is not white. It's like, yeah, it was demonic yellow. I can't remember if it was demonic yellow 2 or demonic yellow. I think it was this one. Or was this, or was it? I think this one actually works too, though. Yeah, that works. No heterochromia. He doesn't have tattoos. Doesn't have piercings. Eye makeup. Doesn't. We're not gonna worry about makeup either. Hairstyle is Bardic. I use this one a lot on all of my characters, but I don't really care. Hair color, it's not gray, it is black. And then we'll do highlight. Also is the darkest black we can get it. Or the graying, and then graying intensity 100%. Because he's supposed to have really dark roots. And then his, I believe this is the highlights was like this color green. Yeah, yep, that was it. But yeah, this is Zevodur, my beautiful, beautiful boy. Oh wait, I actually did give female Zevodur a tattoo. I made a female version of Zevodur. Where's the tattoos? It's up here. Tattoo. I passed it. I believe I gave her this one. And then I made it like a green that almost matches his. Yeah, I think it was this green. And then one more thing, I'm going to quickly turn I'm only doing this for this, so please, chat, look away, chat. Not that I think there's no one in the stream, so it's not like it really changes anything, but okay. And then we can go back to options and hide. Alrighty. So this is our beautiful Zevodur, and obviously we gotta rename him. Okay. So in the past I've done different guardians for him. One of his guardians I've done has been, one of my characters, Midzana, who is also like him, but she's, whiter skin tone. And then I made another that was one of my characters that I've created before in Baldur's Gate, back in early access days. But I'm wondering, yeah, I think we'll, we'll just do, the female that I usually do for him, for male Zev at least. So, oh boy, this is gonna be, I believe she has pale blue eyes. And I've given her this tattoo in the past. I believe I colored it like a pink because she's got pink detailing on her. And then, did she have any piercings at all? I'm not gonna worry about piercings for either of them. We're definitely gonna give her some makeup. And we're gonna go like a... I believe... Let me pull up her sticker. Because I have a sticker designed for this character. Just... Wait, documents. Okay, so she is purple, pink, red, and blue. So we'll do, I think, purple works. Actually, I think this blue looks really nice. I really like the glossy look when it comes to makeup. I don't know why. The hardest part for me is like I want to choose like the bardic one, but I'm like I can't keep choosing that for every single time I make a character. And then I think we do purple highlights and then up the intensity. Or let's see. That works, I think. I like that. Yeah, I think she looks pretty. So, I think that's everything we can do. So, let's venture forth. What a beautiful boy he is. I might remove the tattoo when I get the chance, because
My head.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. But, there is a fan fiction
That thing came from. The parasite now
I'm writing
writhing behind
with this
your
character.
eye.
Let me get the link. Well, I'm writing 2 different stories. One of them is like a pre or post the game, and then the other is a crossover kind of not crossover. What do you call it? Co-write with my friend. I'm doing most of the writing, but I'm gonna do that, and then let's see if I can. We're gonna pin the message. Why can't I pin it? Why is it not letting me pin my own thing? Let me go to my channel. Yeah, it's not letting me pin. I don't know why. Okay, I pinned it. So let me refresh. Yep, the thing has been pinned. Anywho, let us continue. He would investigate. Zevodur is a very curious person, and of course, he knows he doesn't understand. Good try, though.
Nothing more than meets the eye.
I think he would touch it. And then he'd regret his decisions. I love Zevodur. He is the best. Not the best, he's kind of an asshole, but like, I love him. Move! Don't get stuck, my good sir. My good sir. But in the fanfiction, he ends up getting onto the Mind Flayer ship, not by like being kidnapped because he's a Mind Flayer, but like he's in the he's in the Hells because he was trying to save a friend, a guildmate. Not really a friend, a guildmate, because he was a adventurer in a guild, and so he saw the knotted load and he's like, oh, that's interesting. And I haven't seen those before. Obviously, he would know what they are as like a Mind Flayer, like passed down kind of thing. But he'd be like, I don't understand what this is, or why it's doing what it's doing in the hell. He wouldn't understand why it's in the hell, so he'd be curious, and so he explores, and ends up like going along on that whole journey. Wakes up on the crash site nearby the other Mind Flayer that you can find, which I'll show you guys. It's not that far into the game. But yeah, he's a fun little guy. I like him. Obviously, he's one of my favorite characters I've made, both in Dungeons and Dragons and in Baldur's Gate.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place,
This place will free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please.
Before they return.
They
They
return.
return.
The enemy.
So many enemies. I've played this game way too much.
Remove us from this body. From
From this case, free us.
Please.
No, My good sir.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
He would know what this is. What this is. We're gonna do dexterity because he has no strength. Let's go, sir. Let's go.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I think he would leave it because I feel like he would be able to control. I should have had him mutilate it because it would have made sense for him, but whatever. YOLO.
Our freedom
Look at his house, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm.
Oh, we are needed.
Us. We are us. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
He's just wriggling. You know, I've heard people call him the brain puppy, but I'm like, I see him as like more of a brain kitty. I don't know why. He's my little guy and I love him so much. Yes, you are a good little boy.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Squall. You are no thrall. Blackhead blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. We carry mindfully of parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Come on. No, you missed.
Still on my feet.
My baby.
Swift and lethal.
Okay. Let's see. Can jump to here.
Move.
Fine.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
I want his... come on, get out of his inventory. I wish that these ones you'd be able to, like, when you press triangle, you would get out of their inventory, but nope. It's like, nope, you're gonna stand there and have to press the circle button. Ah.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon. We need to get out before it's too late.
Okay, Mr. Dramatic. Don't be a drama queen.
Gave machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Another mystery. Can't read the script.
My sir, my boy, please.
Cannot make this up. Arcane sigil. Sigil I cannot make sense of.
The man isn't dead.
We're gonna touch a random button.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Machine made hostile.
We have no time for stragglers.
Let's go, sir.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Wait! Get me out of here! I can help you!
Good. Eyes up and don't look back.
If you leave me, I'm dead. Please!
Okay, so let's, I'm gonna explain my reasoning. So Zev wouldn't really care to save her. And like, he's like, he has no reason to save her except the fact that she said, I can help you. And he's like, okay.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Like, obviously he'd want to know, but he assumes that there's not a lot of time to, you know, ask her. So he's not going to worry too hard about it. Let's talk to this.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Strage, is this to be our fate?
I love how, like, when your race, whatever race you choose for your character, like, they'll say something in, like, their voice. Or not voice, but, like, Strage for the drow. And, like, most other races don't really have anything interesting that I've, or at least all the races I've played as. Which have mostly just been drow, tiefling, human, in Dragonborn. I think Dragonborn has something interesting, but I can't remember what it is.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
To life.
But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Let's go.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Of course he's gonna use it.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alrighty. And then I want the necklace, I think. Oh, I wish I could pick up the brain jars.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
K-Yank.
Alright. So, here's something I learned from somebody I played with. If you dash before you know you're gonna get into combat, you get an extra burst of movement. I'm gonna spells really quick. We're gonna change out this one because she needs to get close. Command. And then have her dash. And have the brain puppy also dash.
Give up now.
Have us also dash.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
I find it interesting how different mind flayers look. Like,
bow, or you break.
Look how far they can move. I need to go back to Lae'zel.
Fury, I am death. On the move.
And have her use as much movement as she can.
Survival is all that matters. Breathe deep and move.
Oh, he saved. We're gonna do... No!
Or you break.
How come he had lower percentage to attack and yet he... It worked!
Don't waste a step.
I meant to have her use commands. Drop.
We must take the transponder.
Never a dull moment. On my way.
Hurry, before they
They're used to skipping cutscenes. Damn it. Darn. Well, she has no more spell slots.
I must reach the helm.
Another fight. Let's go.
Ma'am. Ow!
Where do I go from here?
Why? I don't... That was interesting. He helped us.
Let's make this quick.
I didn't think he would help us. At least not like that. Let's see. String. That's right.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. piece. Have to keep going.
Keep going! Get to the transponder!
I'm going as fast as I can. Well, maybe not as fast as I can, but pretty fast.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh,
The
there we go.
alien transponder. You made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Okay, let's see here. I got paid a good amount today. Alrighty. Ugh. It's a shadow heart. He'd see the object, be curious, and want to touch it, so he's gonna reach for the artifact.
What are you doing? I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Of course, Zev doesn't really care. He's like, whatever. Oh, I didn't realize we leveled up.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
So the river that we woke up next to is called the Chianthar. For those who didn't know, if you play as Will, if you decide to play a Will run, he'll say something about the Chianthar, like an Will origin. I haven't gotten very far in my Will playthrough. I'm like somewhere in Act 1, I know for sure. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours in. Definitely an interesting start, I will say. I do recommend to try an origin character at some point. The best way to do an origin character, in my opinion, is first you should always start the game as a Tav. Like your first playthrough should always be a Tav, so that way you understand like the basics of the game, and you don't have the intricate like personality and character and whatnot getting in the store. I mean, you can. Obviously you can play as an origin character your first run, but I have found it to be easier to do origin character we're gonna go back actually. I've always found it better to do the origin character like do an origin character like in your second or third playthrough, so at least you understand the characters you're playing as a little bit better. But that's just probably my the role-playing part of me that likes to play the characters as accurately as I can.
Don't mind if I do. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
a quick little I thought that would cause more damage.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Zev over here just being an absolute boss. As he should. In our in the fan fiction I'm writing with, I take shots. I can, I'll do a quick, hydrate. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice it until just now. Gotta get up. Ah, my feet hurt. So it happens when you're on your feet for 6 hours straight. But because the fact that Zev is a mind flayer, in Baldur's Gate, in my Baldur's Gate fanfiction I'm writing with Kayla, where I take shots, let's see. He didn't lose his powers or anything, so he's still like a level 11 Warlock Blood Hunter. Which makes sense if you think about it, because the fact that he, didn't get infected with a tadpole, so he didn't lose his abilities, which the characters will mention. I believe Will and Gale will mention it if you have them in the party together. This is the only other... Well, Whispers actually does make sense. Because he would frighten a creature. And which of the ones does he have for his? We'll go features and traits. Invocation, Mask of Many Faces, that one makes sense. And Beguiling Influence also makes sense. Alrighty, okay. So, body. Did we check this body up here? I don't think we did. Alrighty. Oh, I should take that. So I found out recently on Amazon that they have a Fallout. We're gonna go this way. They have a Fallout story or TV show. I'm going to watch it, but I didn't watch it yesterday. I think I found out about it like last night. And so I didn't watch it because it was late. And then today I didn't watch it because I was watching some stuff on YouTube.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Zev would just kill it. He wouldn't.
Death is too good for
I'm gonna equip a second dagger and then a long range weapon. But
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Astarion, your shirt is clipping through you. Oh, I'm tired. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, I think I was telling you guys why I didn't watch it this morning, because I was watching something else on YouTube. That's right. And obviously I'm streaming tonight, and tomorrow I can't because I have D&D tomorrow. We usually have it Wednesdays, but this week we're having it tomorrow. Or not Wednesdays, usually we have Saturdays. Or Sundays. Usually we have it Sundays. Jeez, my brain is just like fried. And then Sunday I need to reach out to people and see if I can wash my clothes somewhere, because I'm going to be busy all day tomorrow because of my D&D. And unless the machines are working, which I doubt they'll be, I won't get to wash anything on Saturday. And which means I'll have to wait till at least Sunday and ask some friends or something if I can wash clothes at their places. Which is annoying because, like, laundromats will be closed. But having to go to a friend's house means I have to, like, put my clothes into some bags. Probably, like, trash bags or something. And then take it to my friends' places and wash it. But it's annoying. Anyway, yeah.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Zev isn't really a nice person, honestly. He would try to do this because, you know, this is Zevodur. Let's go. A crit succeed, let's go.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Guys, I don't know what's here, but, I purchased myself a, like, portable card reader, so that way next time I'm at a convention, I have a card reader for my, my work, my artwork, so that I sell, so that way people, when they come to my booth, maybe they're more likely to buy stuff. Because last time I lost some business because people would forget to come back. They would come over to my booth, they'd see something they thought was interesting, and because I only could only do cash or Venmo that year, I wasn't able to make any money, or they'd say they'd come back, but then they wouldn't come back. There's a few people who did come back, and I appreciated them who did. But this time, at least I'll have a card reader, and so that way, if people come and they see something they're interested in, they don't have to worry about running to an ATM or pulling up Venmo if they don't, or getting Venmo or whatever if they don't have it, so they can just put the card in. But I'm gonna figure out how to set it all up before I go to convention, which is going to be in October. So I have quite a ways. I have, it's April now, so May, June, July, August, September, October. So like half a year. But that's totally fine. I'm A-okay with that.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce yourself. I think he'd be like Zevodur and then like move on.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
So the hard thing with this is that, like, Zev knows that they can't be controlled because, you know, he's Mind Flayer. But because of that, I think the only option, like, I could see him just saying, like, whatever, okay, go on your way. But I think he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on you because I think, like, I can observe you and figure out what's going on. So I think number 2 is my best option here. So that's what he's going to choose.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.